Hi. Yeah. People are gonna die.
He was looking.
See me your email on Discord.
Who cares if
I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are gonna.
What's the big deal? They're old anyway, right?
Almighty watching, I against I, against I, against I, against I. Oh, la 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 la, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. Come on. All right. What's up, people? Woo! Had to get a little hype. Classic I Against I by the 80s hardcore band Bad Brains, which is on theme because we are going to be analyzing some people who I think have brain issues to the highest degree. And that's fine because so do I, but I'm able to contain it, better social skills, so on and so forth, etc. What's up, chat? Thank you. I'm going for the classic, just all black goth vibe. Thank you so much, Roller Skater Girl. Boom! Already with the $20 dono. Thank you so fucking much. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. So some of you may have seen this morning I edited together the footage from when Miss Hazed went to go pick up the Thorps and give Grace and Lalo a ride. And then after that, Ben felt rejected by her and ranted and raved and fanfictioned about her life for literally fucking hours. But for those of you who don't know, Miss Hazed, also known as Foot Girl, I know her and Grace knows her through the lolcowlive universe, and she auditioned to be on Lolcow Queens. And she is really kind, beautiful, and definitely was one of the standouts to me personally. And I've only had pleasant interactions with her. To be fair, I heard that she did strike a channel before, but I don't know the context of that. And it was a channel friend, so I don't know the full dealio. I want background music on. I want a vibe. I want a vibe. Aye. That one makes me feel bad. I'm just gonna have this in the background because I always have fans and stuff going because I can't think or follow my thoughts if there's something rhythmic in the background kind of. It was Mark Fusion's channel, and we will never wait now. This music's putting it on incredibly, almost undetectably low. So Miss Hazed was kind of in and out of the lolcowlive universe. And as you know, if you're in Keem's universe, you're not allowed to talk to the forbidden cult defectors. And especially Ben and Grace, because they're so incredibly toxic and malicious. I get it, but I think it's absolutely fucking insane to ban anyone who even mentions their name. Keemstar thinks he can just pick people to nuke off the fucking internet. Bruh, it's not gonna go down like that. You don't have the pull that you used to, okay? You can't just pick bitches to fuck off with. But anyway, I don't think he had any major conflict with Miss Hazed. She, I guess, got banned from the Discord as I did for talking either to Grace or Lynx, whoever. Those are the two main people you are not allowed to even mention or talk about or be in their chat, etc., etc. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I mean, thank you so much for the dono-titus. I'm saying that in response to... Yeah, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly at stake with these people. Grace is incredibly vulnerable, and Ben is incredibly malicious and just has no regard for her well-being or anyone else's well-being. As a matter of fact, he gets off on harming other people, making them uncomfortable. It goes on and on. But I have to leave for work in like an hour and a half, so I don't have endless time, which is unfortunate. I wish I had endless fucking time to do internet stuff, because this is like my hyperfixation right now, and I'm just rolling with it. I've in the past avoided talking about the Thorps because I didn't want to draw attention to their channel, but they're doing what they're doing, and I think it's fair to comment on and to give a reasonable perspective, coming from my experience as someone who knows them and who knows Miss Hazed, and I can give my perspective on the situation. Yeah, Ben's physically violent with her. They talk openly about how he physically corrects her. They think that's okay. They're literally at another planet. The only reason they get away with it is because people think they're joking, but they're actually just very... I don't know, it's so hard for people to believe. Yeah, there's a lot of genuinely mentally ill people on the internet. Drama genuinely and naturally happens. That's why I don't get this whole Keemstar or like scripting shit. If you get enough crazy people together, the drama and hilarity will like ensue, regardless. Where the fuck are my cigarettes? I just bought a pack. I think she actually likes and respects you a lot. She's constantly singing the LOL Angels theme song. I know. It's hard for me. I have incredibly mixed feelings on these people. They were really cruel to me about my past brother and my family, and I've just never encountered such hateful, disgusting, vile behavior as what they do on a near daily basis. It's easy to get desensitized to it, but that was something that was incredibly fucking hard for my family. I missed my brother a lot, and it's hard to go through. But Grace doesn't have a lot of life experience, so in a way, I'll sweep for her by saying that I just don't think she knows what loss feels like. Her biggest trauma was like her parents' divorce. That's why she's so fucked up. Not the obvious dad issue, but yeah, I must admit I'm pretty proud of that. Anyway, I'm going to try to just be fair, not be overly biased, not be overly mean, and just review it because I did want to give my thoughts on how they treated Miss Hazed. I found it to be fucking disgusting. It's like this woman could not have been sweeter and nicer and more accommodating, and their way of repaying them is to viciously tear apart every aspect of their fucking life for hours, unprovoked, all because big baby Ben felt rejected. That's it. They literally, I'm not joking when I say these things, they would qualify as both being clinically having narcissistic personality disorder, in my opinion. Grace has the more covert kind, or is possibly borderline personality, and Ben has the over grandiose cerebral with also some somatic narcissism that oscillates. And that's the only way two narcissists can really function in a relationship together, is if there's an overt and covert, and they constantly are like passing back and forth power and are just like locked in a constant struggle, as you see with these people. But it's interesting. I've never seen such a messed up relationship in my life, or the things they do on a daily basis is shocking. But yeah, especially it's also just so obvious, like Miss Hazed could be like a good friend to Grace, and then so Ben has to nuke it, just like with me. And he also has to make it seem like ending up like Ruby is the worst thing in the world. It's not, bitch. There's so much worse. It can get so much worse, than leisurely having a nice apartment downtown, working in a bookstore, and being a YouTuber. There are worse lives, I promise you. And you're heading for it. You're living it, bitch. That's what, I haven't seen it. But, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's totally psycho. But let me pull up my video, and then I'll make it public For some reason, some of the other videos uploaded like out of order. Dude, I saw the clip of like Wings pushing or okay, this is how fucking stupid that world is. They're like, we'll make this better by just reenacting the domestic violence with the roles reversed. Haha. But everyone has different IQs, different mental capacities. So what hits and makes sense to someone on the very low end of that spectrum, like Keemstar's audience, I don't know. I guess that hits for them, quite literally. This is just daylight. I knocked over my light and didn't pick it up because I will procrastinate the most basic thing for no reason forever. It's totally psycho. All right, I'm sharing my screen. All my tabs are Skims, Eileen Warnos, Cat Lady, Plastic Surgery. Okay. Alrighty. In my video is my membership area. Oh, I also edited the hand gate. Part of this is when I was watching this, I was screen grabbing it and I was like, this is crazy, dude. And I need to make space on my phone. It's all the editing I do is generally on my phone because I'm just weird with everything. I have my special way. Here we go. All right, so let's dive into it. I only have about an hour and a half, and this video is 1 hour. It was a lot, but I wanted for posterity to document how dumb that scenario was. Oh, thank you so much, Titus, for the $20 donation and the very kind words. I tried to be a friend to them because I see the talent, I see the fun, and there's a lot of fun aspects. It's just unfortunate that there's this like very evil undercurrent that's like, running through Ben, and just everything. It just reverberates destruction, pain, suffering, hate. Like the real riddle is like why Grace does all that she does. What is going on?
Alright, dear, you need to throw up or something?
Why are you wandering around?
What are you looking for?
And I know, Mark, we can talk about
He's
that.
trying to
I'm
throw
curious
up.
to hear your side of things.
Your dogs do that.
Yeah, they start like circling and like.
Disgusting.
Dude, they were degrading him the whole time, calling him racial slurs, gay, like just mocking his every breath. No wonder he's wound up. Everything he does is criticize idiots.
He seems frightened.
Oh, put that tequila bottle down. It's gonna fall.
I got it.
Don't leave it on the counter.
You're not at home right now.
Celebrity
No,
Sunday,
it's
anytime,
right.
baby.
Dude.
Driving, buddy.
Oh, look, it's muted rider.
Please sit down.
Lalo, are you in a risk-taking?
The vehicle is in motion.
His little eyes.
Okay, so when did Miss Hayes? Let me check her Twitter again. Let me see.
The
if
audio
it's
and
actually
everything
going
sounding
on.
good for you guys, or is anything
Hey,
wrong?
okay. She said she's 22 minutes away.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
She's 22 minutes away.
Mhm.
She said she can drop us off at the hotel.
Mhm.
If you hang out, where are you going? She's not giving the vibes that she wants to hang out,
Today,
which
Tuesday.
is fine.
It's tough.
I just wanted to get through this because I don't know what I'm
Miss
doing
Hayes
for next.
should troll
40
you
minutes.
guys and not show up either.
Too much to go through.
I'll be
It's
right
like
back. I
hours
have
and
my
hours
cash
and hours
app.
of footage.
Because it'll be faster on the bike. I'm not leaving again, okay?
I'll follow you. Fucking.
No, just stay
Yeah,
here.
it's hard to
Why-
feel bad for
why
Lalo.
don't we
I did
just
not
go over
get
there and then
him
she picks
either,
up
but that's
there?
what makes it intriguing to me. I just don't get it.
Faster. I'll be back in 2 seconds. It's 3 blocks down.
Sup, a bitch? No, it's better this way. Yeah. 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 Fuck it.
Also, it was methadone Mondays is my Monday
might.
show
I
that
just
I never
fucking
knew.
Oh no, not really. Not really. I just don't want to be sitting there for 20 minutes doing nothing.
Also, apparently they like ditched
I kept alone
Lalo.
with the stream long enough, bitch. God damn.
You're not going to keep up.
I will.
He's like chasing right now because they've like ditched him a couple times. Is it humiliation fetish or is he just dumb and in love with this bitch.
I fucking will. But I might.
Weaker Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm like Usain Bolt, bitch. Let's go.
They get cigarettes because you're addicted, and that's something that I'm working on.
Are you here? Okay.
No, but with the Miss Hayes, we had a conflict over a video.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for Grace here.
Hi guys. Oh my gosh. This is so real.
She's so pretty.
It has like a little bit of a birthmark.
I know.
Yeah,
Run.
I see that.
Just a little bit.
Hi guys.
I know. That was so rude how they were pressuring her on the spot, like, and then trying to like be like, you get money and viewers, even though she said she doesn't fucking drink.
So, what do we call you, Miss Hayes?
Yeah, you're looking for but
Oh
yeah.
God, I was right.
No, I knew like Kat was gonna get you guys home, but I was like,
I know she was
I
beyond
should be able to get
sweet.
your bike card.
Okay. I was doing a little research in the bathroom.
I think that she was like, it's hard. The Thorpe audience is a tough audience. They will roast the fuck out of anyone. And this was the first time I saw people like really like be like, oh, we like her. Like, you know, she was very well received. I thought she did a great job handling the situation. I was really impressed. Genuinely.
I didn't want to pressure or anything, but there is a bar in this.
Miss Hayes.
Oh my god, there's no way. Look at
No?
me.
Kind of cute.
Look at me.
Bring you guys- no,
Look at me.
you're wearing a
I look
skirt and a
autistic.
jacket. You're adorable. No, but
Would you want to do it, Lalo?
Yeah, I'm done. Of course.
You guys should definitely go.
Would you just come have one drink
Oh
then?
my god, I
Just one drink, and
Like karaoke time, we had like.
have your makeup and everything.
No,
I'm glad she like kept her boundary
Okay.
though.
I'll
and
catch you
didn't
up.
go because it
No,
looked
no,
like an
no.
awful time.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'll be great.
Is
And she doesn't drink like, and she's weary of these people.
Did I have a
being
back?
probably-
Did I have a purse? Oh, it's in there. Okay, yeah. She's gonna be the camera woman.
OMG, guys.
Are you a tough-
I can't believe they're here alone. You guys.
I used to
Thank you so much.
it's like a physical reaction that people don't understand. When I was 11, I like dropped out of school because I had such severe debilitating panic attacks and social anxiety. And I would like get faint, like my heart would be pounding, and I could not deal with it. And that's what first got me into substance, was to self-medicate for the social anxiety so that I could finally connect with other people, because I was so isolated for like a long period of my adolescence. You know, it was a tough time, and I still do. I've overcome it like probably 98%, but there's still some social anxiety. I need a lot of alone time. I don't know. I'm weird about it. I go through phases of being like really social and really antisocial.
Of course, y'all.
I'm an ambivert, as they say.
The plot finally reveals itself. We see you, Ben. Give her Lalo's drugs. You look hot, Miss Hayes.
Yep.
Thank you. She's mid.
A lot of
I am
people
mid.
do. Self-medicate.
Oh my God.
I just go with it.
You don't know what to
chat.
do. You
It's
can't just
have to.
think yourself out. Like, they're so dumb in their analysis of any mental health issue. Like,
You have to let me buy you just one beer.
No,
What, you- a
no,
Half a
cocktail?
beer.
no.
You
I
have to let me. Please.
I don't drink.
After all,
Dude.
I have to buy you up one.
hardship
Yeah.
we've
Wait,
had.
can you make this
literally
look
said,
good?
I don't
If I
drink.
had it, I would.
Cash App, PayPal, Miss Hayes. She does look great. She's a skinny legend. This is a nice car.
Careful this way, sir.
I was reading
Thank
St.
you.
Augustine's Confessions last night for like hours, and
Yes.
it was.
Yep.
I've been feeling disconnected from God, but that helped me
Let's
feel
go.
reconnected.
Do you want to like put it in my phone, like the address?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
do you want to go?
I don't know if she was genuinely
I
like
think
in
the
a
ham was
very
supposed
different
to
state,
be
it would be a
cool.
different situation.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
a really
Actually,
forgiving person.
Weirdly enough,
I want
it
the
was.
best
It
for
was
her
actually
and
good. I thought I
everyone
was
involved
gonna be
to excel.
Would you like a cigarette, Lola?
If I could smoke it. No, I will. Actually, yeah, fuck it.
Fuck YOLO it. Like,
Right.
it's
I w-
it's the
it's the only-
ash.
it's the
Bro,
first time I
fuck
ever
it. I'm gonna go crazy tonight. Hey, give me that cigarette.
So she's being so nice and chill. Like, here's cigarettes, here's the ride.
Okay.
Are clearly good friends, and like you have each other's back. Always stranded, but
True.
but
It was
like,
kind of, yeah, it was like shenanigans.
I heard you say it was like you wanted to get like a plaque for your dad, so it was like
Oh yeah, so for the people to know, I uploaded a little edit of Hamgate where Lalo has some friends who are more successful streamers than the Thorps, who didn't want to be seen on stream with them for the most fucking obvious reasons. Like, look what they just did to Miss Hayes. For the most fucking obvious reasons. They keep just, whatever. We know. But, so to get, like, back and, like, feel like he was in control of the situation, Ben, like, and here's the two possibilities. He either wanted to, like, show off Grace's trad wife skills and, like, pass her off onto the successful streamer guy, like, or it was all a power move to just invade the apartment as much as possible, cook a ham, and just be fucking ridiculous and invasive and rude people. Because that's their, it's just what God wants them to do.
Yeah, I wanted to get to the fair before it closed. I think it closed today at 8, so.
It's such crappy
Yeah,
weather.
sometimes
you
a common
guys.
enemy can be uniting too, though. I try to make the most of
So
it.
this is Miss Hayes on YouTube. She's here.
Oh my god, you saved it, Miss Hayes. Oh, this is a chat like.
That's why they were extra
God loves
offended.
you. So you saved the day. You saved the day. TK is not impressed, FYI. Okay, TK. Yeah, send her some cash apps.
Yeah.
You guys are funny. Oh my god.
What are you gonna do with the bike if the Uber is small?
Eat it.
Well, then we'll have to
You're
call
gonna have to
Papa
get
up.
like an Uber XL.
Uber XL. We got $100 for cash app. Come on.
I mean, people were telling me that like if I get big enough that like eventually my YouTube channel will get taken down because it's like emphasis on just feed. And like I get that, but it's like
But like what? Like
but
sexualization? Is that the problem?
yeah, and I like I understand that. I do.
Oh, God.
So like I think I just need to integrate other
Sorry to hear
things,
this, thank you, bro.
Like
But yeah, a lot of people have
what
anxiety.
else has
you
the gift
integrate?
of gab?
It's, you know,
Wait, I have such a great idea.
What?
Okay,
You like
what if we
fruit.
go to the karaoke bar?
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Just hear me out. You want to get monetized, right? You need watch hours,
No,
right?
like I like
Oh
honestly.
yeah, that's a good idea.
At
actually.
But you could just be camera woman. You don't even have to do
That's
anything.
true.
You could just be camera one for us, and I'll send 200 people over to your channel, and they'll
Yeah.
watch on your channel.
That's
Oh
not
my
bad.
gosh.
Would you want to do that?
Pressure,
I really
try to
can't.
bribe.
Okay, I don't want to pressure
Because
you.
she knows her dad wants, it's all to impress daddy.
I totally understand that. Like not everyone does, but like you guys are gonna have so much fun. I
Okay,
promise you.
okay. I just thought I'd ask. I
No,
just thought I'd
that's
ask.
sweet. I'm sorry. you
Grace,
guys.
she's doing you a favor if she doesn't want to go stop. I'm sorry. I'm an extrovert.
No, like,
I like
she's-
inviting people.
She wants to like have she wants to like make it up to me. Not that she has anything.
It is
to make
nice
up
seeing
to
Grace
me.
with
Oh,
some
you wanna
people
stop
her
that tobacco
age,
in
just like
Food Mart?
having some
no,
fun.
that's okay.
you know?
That's okay. Miss Hayes, you'll love the chat. You can be behind the camera. Says Steven
Yeah, the
Davis.
chat's gonna be on your side, like.
I'll
it
be
looks like
watching
it's
from home, just like you guys. You were, it's I mean,
I thought she was
crazy.
just like,
Your
this like
guys' life's
sweet face.
crazy. I cannot imagine.
Unhinged behavior.
Yeah.
Just be nice to each other.
No, we're not going to
I
go
know,
to
and she
the hotel
looks
first. 'Cause then we have to go
amazing.
20 minutes one way and then 20 minutes, like 40 minutes the other
I
way.
thought she was
That
much.
wasn't
I literally thought she was
We're just
Grace's
gonna
age.
go to the bar.
I
We'll
didn't
figure it out.
realize that she was
Hopefully,
old Ruby.
do you know what time it started?
It starts at 9, so
So,
it's,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you think, I'm gonna ask the questions. Do you think that you'll ever separate from your dad?
Yo, we're doing the interview. Let's go.
Doing it.
I feel like this question would be better asked if I bought you a beer. But
One more bribe. Bribing.
no.
Yep. Writer appearance.
Like 3 like
will I ever separate from my dad?
that you have to go home with him. So like obviously we know that. So, like
You mean like living separately?
I just mean like do you think you'll ever like get to that point where you're like, okay, I think he may be holding me back?
I mean, if I was to get to that point,
If I was, how many huge opportunities have been handed to you? Every single one begging you, please. You can't be with your dad 24/7 with all the incest accusations constantly feeding into it, showing up with black eyes because he fucking beats you. No one wants to be associated with that. That's that. And you don't work well together. He describes it as being in a hell 24/7, as do you. He tries to drop you off places to get rid of you. Your life is a nightmare and you need to wake the fuck up. It's only going to get harder.
I felt like, for business reasons. But like we just, like apart from the dysfunctionalities, we just work so well as a team.
sadistic.
And I just feel like it's a unique brand that makes people interested. Like
It
I
is.
yeah. So I'm even trying to get the rest of my family kind of involved, and my brother is like making
Wait,
songs.
I heard that music. That was
Making
cool.
diss
Your dad
tracks
was,
about how
singing
pathetic
along
you guys
to it.
are.
Yeah, that RV is stinky.
Support in
Demand a question limit, and if she wants to ask more questions, she has to get the drink with you.
Oh my god. Okay.
She's a Keem agent. Yo, Keem sent her.
No,
She's
no,
gonna crash the car. It's over.
Just like
Bro, is that what they are? That's the streamer that didn't want to be associated?
I'm like,
That's
who
funny.
am I preaching to? You know, like I'm not gonna preach to her. She knows.
That's sweet.
With your helmet on.
I know. I should take the helmet off.
No,
It's
you're
giving autistic.
Yeah, but you're gonna like lose it or forget it.
No, I'll put it in my lap.
Oh, I have something for you. I because
Yeah, that was
this week
hilarious.
shakes and stuff.
Leave that helmet on. You're a retard. Mace.
Is it right?
The Keem ops are real. She poisoned the inhaler.
Yeah, poison it. like the pizza. That guy.
The
That,
pizza,
you
yeah.
guys eat it? And the
Oh, we did eat it, but then Lala dropped
First
it
off-
face down, so we had to.
Did they actually eat the pizza that the random hater who pulled up with a gun handed to them? Like, there's no way he didn't wipe his nutsack all over that. These people are slow. What?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, that is
If
so
you,
clutch.
I mean, I'm like, I don't.
160 left. Road is closed up or something now. So I have a okay. You asked a question. I have a
Yeah,
question for
go
you.
for it.
Okay, how did you get into the foot stuff?
That's so funny. So I actually, so like for you, your viewers are gonna be like your people that want your stuff are like the ones that like dirty feet and things. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
So I was just like selling stuff on like Poshmark
Yeah,
and like
clothes.
clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like some guy like messaged me about a pair of shoes and was like, "Do these have a smell?" And I was like, "No," like trying to sell them. You know? And then he's like, "Oh well, if you have any that do, let me know." And I was like, "Wait, there's something here. There's like actually like something here." And so I kind of just ran from it, and then yeah, just go from there. It just like and then like people, you know,
How much did you pay her for the shoes?
Oh, you could like depending on how you market them, and if you're willing to like lie, you shouldn't lie. Don't lie, guys.
Yeah.
But like you could sell them for like $100.
It's like, yeah, I could never.
And how much would you get them just like regular Poshmark, like 50?
Like what do you mean?
Like if you were just selling them without like.
Oh,
selling
like
just
oh, it's
certain
that.
kind of guys.
Yeah, like if you're just selling them to regular people who are gonna buy them. Like
So do you like promote all like Reddit and stuff? I've heard people
I
like, try
used
to do
to.
that. Or, like you have to get out there, right?
yeah,
Like,
you need like really committed people like who are like willing to like super help you out and like post your shit on Reddit in different forums.
because that's how Jasmine Jafar blew up. Not that you're doing what she's
I
doing,
don't
but
even
I'm just.
know who that is.
It's like
I
you
don't
know,
know who that
like,
is
like
either.
girls who try to promote to different like fetishes or whatever. They try to post in those boards or
Yeah,
whatever
and
to like
it's
get a
like
lot of
there's-
views.
When you go to those, it's just like there's so many girls doing the exact same thing that it's kind of like, you know, like what makes you stand out, you know?
So what does make you stand out? For all the
Hey,
foot guys in the
Frankie,
chat.
How are you?
I like to
Right, I would not eat that pizza,
like,
but
women feel like they don't deserve love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I just like to tell them that
Aw.
there's someone out
It's
there
actually
that
really
will
sweet.
understand, and you know it's gonna be okay. Not everyone gets it. It's not the end of the world. Like
Have you ever done Findom?
I don't even know what that is. Is that like what is that?
It's when a guy.
yeah, they met up
wants
just
to
for, she
financially
gave
go.
them a
Oh,
ride
yeah.
and then
Oh,
they
yeah, absolutely,
brutalized her
yeah.
after
Yeah.
for like
Never
hours.
in real life, only
Yeah.
online.
Yep.
But yeah, no, like I'm sure you've been online.
Made all
No,
kinds
no,
of
the
assumptions
reason
about
I
her
asked is
family
because I
dynamics
only
just
once
based
had
off of
guys
one
Yeah,
interaction.
asked me to do it.
And was it
Crazy, crazy fan fiction.
No.
I remember you said something
No.
about like someone paying you to say a certain word.
That guy was no. That story is so funny. Okay,
Because
so
I've had that happen. I like that. That's like race play. It's called race
Yeah.
play.
wait, no, what happened with that guy was so funny. Okay, so there was this random African black guy, but like he was African because he had a certain accent, but I don't know if he lived in America. This was like 2 years ago. He came on my StreamYard panel.
It's because
And
you don't
he
see
paid
them
me in
unless
the
you're
chat,
intimate
like,
with someone.
I don't know, $5 to say the
I
accent.
don't know. I
thought you did it for $5.
I don't know. I can kind of
Yeah, like as a joke. Because then he
conceptualize.
came. Well, because I didn't say it, and then he came on the panel and he was like, "Where's my N-word?"
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Okay." So then I made that a short because it was funny, right?
Oh my god.
And then he found me on Instagram. He's like a year later.
Oh, and
literally-
asked you for more content.
Well, two things. Number one, he said, I'm the black guy from this YouTube short. Can you please take it down because it's embarrassing to me?
Oh
And like I don't want my job to find it.
Oh,
I was like,
my God.
Okay, I guess so.
Usually it's the other way around.
But then afterwards he goes, also I'll send you a PayPal if you send me a voice note.
I'm surprised it's a voice out, not a video. I would never, only just because, like, God forbid they wanted to do something with that video, they could, like, and then you're out there saying something.
Right,
I mean,
that's
like,
true.
if you're out there already saying it, like,
I mean, yeah,
but yeah, that's.
I've already kind of bitten that bullet, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fun. No,
Classy
I love
broad.
Rollo.
My
Sassy
bed
broad.
is
Dark.
funny.
What's up, buddy?
I know. I forgot back there, honestly. Like,
New friend is dope, Grace. Yeah, she's chill. She's chill. Thank you for taking
That's totally kind to them.
plus, I felt bad. Like, I literally we just went to the different Salvation Armies. We went to different.
Yeah, I felt like an idiot for getting that wrong. I was like, if I had gone to the right one, we would have had this content. We'd have met.
No, this is better. I really hope that, like,
You just talk
Ben doesn't, like, get mad
join
at
the
you
lives.
because, like,
I'm not sure.
I picked you up. Do you think he would?
No, I don't think
That he,
so.
like, feels like he missed out.
No.
I think the day
no.
before
He
yesterday or something.
He wasn't going to be part of it anyways because he was like, okay, well, she just wants to
Just
hang out with you guys,
mistazed
like, so
and-
I don't think it'll be a big deal. But he was happy that you watched his serenade.
Oh my God! I can't. And then I heard you guys talking about, like, how that wasn't, like, a big deal, but, like, something else was. And he was like, I had to turn my, like, underwear around because there was shit and his stains. I was like, classy.
Who could resist? Everyone's obviously envious of this
Did
one.
you guys watch Ruby's stream at all?
No, people were talking about it. What happened?
She had like over 100 viewers.
Really?
Like,
What was she doing? I had like, was she
No, she
stream
was-
sniping us or?
No, she had made at least one edit of, like, a 20-minute, like, video of, like, your guys' content, going through it, and different stuff like that.
Yeah, this is recent. This is
Oh,
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
That reported.
And
I am
but
aware
that
of
was,
a
like,
situation
the
that
first, like,
people are saying
I'd say,
that she
like,
reported.
45
I haven't heard her side. I haven't really heard either side. I just heard
other people on her panel.
Oh.
and
say
stuff,
stuff
but
like that. I
I
don't
think
know.
at one point she was like, I'm still here if she wants to get rid of, her dad or whatever. Like,
No
I'm still here to
way.
help her.
It's also like I never said I
Yeah.
don't
like
wanna put words or anything.
Yeah.
That's just-
you have to get rid of your dad. But like the basic messages, like, and it's not even, it's gonna fall on deaf ears as always. But there are people who would forgive Grace and be there to help her if she got out of the toxic, romantic, abusive, psychotic relationship with her father. Doesn't mean she has to disown him forever, but maybe taking healthy steps like getting her own apartment, job, some structure, friendships, maybe a boyfriend, like, the normal things. Go to school. I know that they think that's the dumbest thing ever, is like getting skills or going to school or trying to improve your life in any way, but I kind of feel like the opposite is true. But it's crazy Ruby.
Like, it just seemed like the door wasn't fully closed. Like, how they say with wings.
Interesting.
She's licking her lips, thinking about the
I
roopster.
saw TK crash it like a boss. Ask Foot Girl. She's still part of Lolcow Cafe.
No, I am not. I think I wrote one thing in your kick chat, and I'm not even kidding you, within like 30 minutes, I think I was banned from the Discord. And
No
I'm just
way.
like, how many times am I going to pay
Dude,
to be a member
Keem?
of something when they
Hi, Keem, if you're watching this, because he monitors the bitches. He's threatened by the bitches. I know he had eyes on my Discord, Link's Discord, and like all those things, because I think he has this feeling like, hey, I'm putting out a crap product. So the only way to keep monopolizing getting this money is to just like squash out anyone that I find threatening, by any means possible. It seems like crazy. I think Keemstar also would meet the diagnostic criteria of having narcissistic personality disorder, and is also a sadist. I think that's what Ben wishes his life was. That's what he wants. He wants the teenage girlfriend with braces. He wants endless people walking in that he can use, abuse, manipulate. Look at how that Discord is run. There's some weird, really lost. It feels like a cult. It's the cult of Keem. It's a very real phenomena. Like, gosh, thank you so much, Titus. Keeping Grace from getting an education makes her options fewer, and Ben knows it. Absolutely. Absolutely. They were mocking me for going back to school in my 30s, like as if like a lot of people do that. And it's a beautiful thing. Anyone should go back and try to improve their life at any age. Life is kind of long. It doesn't end the moment you turn 18 just because Ben doesn't want to fuck you anymore because he's like a PDF, you know? But that's in their weirdo little fantasy world. This is how things work. So
clearly don't want me, you know, and then like feel like a little bitch. It's like begging, like in a super chat, like
dude,
I the Discord.
Right.
I love
Like,
that.
just, like,
I would
bro,
love
like,
that.
I'm
I
sorry,
think that
like
would be perfect.
in a way, like
I want us to do our own LOL
universe,
universe.
and like that's
Warrior.
just how you do to your fans. Like that's just
Based
like
on putting out
like,
quality
somebody was
real
over here,
content.
like really like psyop,
Not slop from a kid behind a fucking camera.
I'm not allowed. You're entertaining. Am I not allowed to watch?
Oh, it's utterly ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous to say like that means he has spies in my chat.
Oh, 100%.
So lame.
No,
It's so funny though.
100%.
Like you sent one kick chat and you're gone.
One
Because
thing.
the thing is, what I'm trying to
Got Ruby
understand is
shout outs in
why does
in
this
the
guy have
chat.
such a vendetta? Like, yeah, I talk shit, but I'm a small creator.
I think
Like, why do you have spies in my chat?
I don't know.
True. Keem went so weird and hard with him on that with the like spying and like making it so their name can't be said. But like Grace lost all sympathy in that arena when she, you know, drove thousands of miles to show up and harass Keemstar and his employees in person and like to feel powerful and to get their little cop moments or whatever. So, but I don't like how Keem has handled anything. So
I think
he's terrible.
threatened. Like,
Sorry, Keem. I tried to see the good in you, and you made that impossible.
Keem watches Grace. Hi, Keem.
He probably will watch this. I knew it, but girl was
Hi,
on
Brent.
your
Yeah,
side.
I can't answer at all. We
knew
cool.
But girl was
Call
on
me.
your side. No. I mean, like, yes, I'm
What
on
are my
her side,
cigarettes
like,
again?
girl. Like, am I on Ben's side? Probably not. No, but I'm on both Lalo's side and I'm on Grace's side.
Yourself a Ben.
And you guys needed a little ride, so why don't I just help you out? Say hi. And show you guys I'm not.
I think that was a great.
Like,
It worked out for her to like give them a ride. I think that was a good worked out.
No. That's
Yeah, I wish that was a couple of bits of the weekend.
How did you get into lolcowlive? Because like the reason I got into
Yeah,
it is
they want everyone to be as miserable and addicted to online.
but that's
as
literally
they-
like you had not been in it before.
No, I just been a viewer. I was like watching.
Like, how
since
long have you
Fat
been
Camp, since Fat Camp.
Oh, okay. So it just got like recommended to you.
Yeah, I was like, well, I was watching on Fat Camp, and then like Queens, like then they were gonna.
So
they came
when
out
Ben
with
and Derek crashed.
this idea,
Yeah.
and then like when I was watching it when it was you, Lynx, Becky, and Tina,
Yeah.
and fuck, I took the wrong exit. Sorry, guys.
Oh, she's
You're
trolling.
annoyed.
No,
Keem just texted her. Take a left, not a right.
Imagine Keem would do
But
stuff
no, so
like
then
that, but I don't think
whenever-
Miss Hazed is like that. I think she
you
seems
guys-
fairly
so,
genuine.
like, people got like voted off, and they were like, "Let's go to the community and like offer these like
Yeah.
and like randoms
Yeah,
like, the
yeah.
chance to be on Queens."
Mm.
And so like that was when like Glammy was the night like Glammy was on.
I
it,
remember you
Zooted.
called in from your car, I think.
That was later in the night.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I literally went and got like a brand new computer that day.
Oh, I remember watching that.
Yeah, that was. The
I
one
remember.
where
You know what? I was literally a little bit threatened by
4
you. because I
months
was like,
ago
oh,
about-
you know what? She's good looking. And
I
she's
was
skinny.
and I stumbled. I was like,
I was like,
I want to
fuck.
talk about H3. Like just my pants, like I can't. And then it was like I said this one thing about how like I was edging because I couldn't get back into the Discord or something like that. And then Keem, I think, really liked that comment or something. I don't know. He like
Yeah.
that was like, and you know, it was just funny. But yeah, so then this thing with Cafe came up with like Ken and like Keem like thought I would be a good fit, but then it was like I don't know. They were like, no, there was like, and it's
So
hard.
what happened? Like,
Well, it was like,
were you like
I
on the
was moving
payroll
here.
or?
No. I was moving here, and they were like, okay, well, you want to like, we're gonna have you try out for Cafe, and I was like, okay, and so I basically had it, but then I was like, if I'm not gonna get paid for like a month, and I'm moving, and like
Yeah.
I have to make like from New England to Texas is like 24 hours,
Yeah.
so like I would have to have like, fuck, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I like would have had to like stop.
I
every
think she's.
day
I see
just
her
so
as
I
being
could,
on the
like,
light
go I don't
side.
know.
Yeah.
It didn't work
I don't
out.
mind
And, like,
if
I
people
don't
are.
like
I think
to be
it's good
told
if
that, like, I can't
Grace
watch,
gets
like,
any
certain
kind of
people,
outside
you
interaction,
know?
as
So,
long
like,
as she's
when
not
he-
abusing the
like, when
people,
the
which
first time came around and I
seems
was like
impossible,
watching a
apparently.
stream or something and I got banned the first time, I was like, but I still wanted to be part of the community.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then after like so many like times, it's like and feeling like, okay, what am I doing wrong here? Just like in watching someone, like I just don't get it. But
I mean, I just think it's like very controlling. Like,
it is.
I get it if you're like if you're employee,
super
like, you
controlling,
can't collab with her
super,
or
like-
whatever. But like saying like you can't watch.
Also, I
somebody
think he
else,
loves
like
intense,
it's on
crazy
a
bitches.
streaming
It's-
platform.
like,
How
they can't
insecure
say-
are you?
And they can't say your name.
Right,
Like,
Voldemort.
It has to be Voldemort, even though they like still like refuse not to bring you up. Like they still bring you up like
Right.
constantly. They just
Right.
cannot refer to you by
It's.
name.
I swear to God, I have never. Well, actually, this has happened before, but like it's never gotten to this point. I've never had this going. And did you see the tweet that he posted?
About
So when I got so when I got on Kick, right? Because so
oh yeah,
I'm fairly sure
the,
he,
the 20,
30, 25.
yeah,
Yeah, so because I was like, I bet he's behind
oh
this, right?
absolutely.
Because I saw that he was DMing Trainwrecks, who's like a Kick co-owner or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Keem definitely is behind that, and he confirmed it with the 30-25 thing. Although Keem also is a manipulative liar, so it's possible that like someone else like got something to happen, and he's just like wants it to seem like him. Like that's something that like I don't know, like ISIS would do. Like they take credit for attacks that aren't theirs, just to always seem more, you know, like all powerful. But I think I do think it was him. It's just a, you know, thought. Just a thought. I don't know why. No, I can't play it again. Oh my god. Why isn't the tab opening? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little because the car thing goes for a while, and I want to get to. Let's go where now that they're at the. So the trip, the whole time, Miss Hazed is only incredibly fucking kind. She was so nice, so chill. Like there was nothing weird about the interaction. It went perfectly well, and I thought it was great. I thought she did well. She navigated it well, and she, you know, I thought she could get out untarnished. Silly me. No, because she didn't want to be Ben's little pet, and he's big mad. But first, let's see this amazing karaoke night that Miss Hazed missed out on. It's like some people don't drink or don't want to go to bars, especially like as you get into your 30s. We, you know, I had my fun party time, you know. It's like every once in a while, but it can be a lot. Like, thank you so much, Dancing on the Sun. Holy shit, you guys have been awesome with the super chats today. Ruby, thank you for sharing Hamgate 2025. Well, thank you for watching and enjoying it. Definitely. I had to like go through quite a bit of content, but we found some gems in there, and I think we strung it into a little funny episode of the freak show that we all exist in. Right. So they're at like an empty karaoke bar, miserable. Is the key. Dangerous thing to say, Marcus.
Oh
my God, that if you look at her.
yeah, okay, that's good. Finally.
Lalo
Yeah,
was
that's good.
crying. He was crying. Dude, it's like I feel like you value this card. I feel like you value this card. I feel like you value this card. Like what? They make all kinds of assumptions knowing nothing about her. Just how they like fan fiction about my life, my relationship with my parents, that they know nothing about. They met my mom for 5 minutes and wrote like 8 novels on how fucked up she is, like, and how she wanted my brother to die, which is quite an evil thing to say.
You look nice. What's the occasion?
Thank you. Well, we're live streamers. We've been not walking, hanging around. I'll let you decide. 10K subs.
That's it.
She could have just been
Yeah.
being coy. She's smart. You shouldn't be, if anyone ever runs
I'm
these,
from Rhode
do not
Island.
give them any personal
I
info
came
or
here
addresses.
to-
They will dox it and use it against you.
No, I'm 9.8. Oh, on Instagram,
On
yeah.
Instagram, yeah, that's pretty good. It's cool. I'll follow it.
I'm impressed they didn't pull her license plate though. That's a new one.
Your dad's here, right?
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's here. Oh,
Daddy!
thank God.
Thank God. We were at a karaoke bar and like,
Oh my
well,
God,
a
we're
minute,
saved.
oh my God.
We're
Yeah.
saved. We don't have to take the Uber. The script is crazy. Oh.
No, he didn't like have a phone or something, so I don't know how he even found that.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
Oh, it's a
Oh yeah, sure. I'm actually live streaming, but he can take a picture of you for sure. Yeah.
What's her name?
I will put you.
I know, right? And Grace is like, why do you want to do what? I
Honestly,
believe
I'm
in not
your
doing things you don't want to do.
22.
God damn.
Grace.
Grace, I'm Hannah, you guys.
Nice to
She's
meet
like,
you.
whoa, I thought you were 29.
She said, "Goddamn, brutal." It's on Kick.
Right at karaoke bar like 2 days ago.
It's a live stream.
Yeah, I'm new to
Stream
this.
myself.
Be nice.
I don't know. She was high or drunk or whatever. She was fun. She was on a FaceTime call the whole time.
Why would it, Lala? Why wouldn't you try to hang with her?
Right?
Really
I know. I thought Lalo
And,
he
like,
came across much
I don't
more
know, she was
likable
married.
lately.
And she's married.
Yeah, to a white guy.
The grandma?
Right?
No,
You survived.
no, because
Ben finds a way to
like
hate
my
you.
husband. No,
People
because the
find the
grandpa
thing
was
to
talking to me
hate
at
in
society bar.
anyone and anything.
Oh yeah,
They're
so my
haters.
granddaughter. So her husband didn't want to take her out today, so I just took her out.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that it's a white guy.
I hope they included the part where they concluded that she was obviously suicidal.
All is into black.
Well, you could have a good.
She gives cult vibes. Get her number. Yeah,
vibes.
she seems like somebody who would like
member of a
initiate
cult,
me
I don't-
into something.
Cult leader.
What happened?
It was sort of a.
I thought you guys were going to
fortunate-
be in the tower for a while. Did you even go in the tower?
I did.
Up the tower?
It's always
I did,
bitching about
but then you were having
absolutely
your
nothing
It was
problems.
workers.
I don't know what happened.
And then I was
Well,
like,
but
okay,
it was
I
no
can-
big. It wasn't like. a
But we're gonna
big-
call
I
it the-
know,
we're-
but I was wound up, and then I thought it'd be funny.
Lalo, is he in
Well,
the
we're
court?
gonna call it the Miss Hayes arc, okay?
Anyways,
It was interesting
It
that you
ended
got
with
the
Miss
same
Hayes.
Yeah,
so-
like who the script
would've
wouldn't have
thought,
yeah,
You were
like-
like I'm saying, did I have it wrong? Weren't you just like?
No.
about
I don't know if she'll do
Well,
it
I
though.
mean, we
She's
were like a
she's
half
not in
hour
reality
walk
to know
Yeah,
to
okay.
leave.
I was
I don't think
wondering
she
if
can
we're
access
getting
that.
hotels, like,
So what's the big deal?
it's all just in
Well,
Bobby Land.
she was gonna drive half an hour to meet us. I mean, she seemed like she wanted to meet us. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she was
no,
like,
it's
excuse
great.
you, and
Yep,
so I was like,
exactly.
okay. Yeah. We love Miss Hayes.
And
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything once she like got involved.
Well, she doesn't care about having friends.
Because-
Ben is her everything and everyone. But it's gonna be a rude awakening.
I still think it's hard to understand
I
Miss
do.
Hayes, and not because she's like a bad person or anything, but just like she's like I don't know what her social anxiety is about. She's totally perfectly normal.
But if you have
Socially.
Can I just explain? A lot of people, like, what the fuck do you think that she's gonna be on stream and just be like, just so you guys know, like, my internal heart rate is like pounding right now. I'm afraid I'm gonna say the wrong thing. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? You can't just like know what's going on in someone's deepest inner workings by observing them in a 20-minute fucking car ride. Like, they're so dumb about mental health. Quite obviously. Look at them. Look at how they live. It's not as someone who's connected to reality would.
Why would you say like, all right, I'm gonna meet Grace on the stream? I mean, I would think that would.
I don't know. Yeah, she didn't
like-
seem to have. a
Maybe she
problem.
wanted to
Your
challenge
thing,
herself.
I'm so
Maybe she
sorry.
thought it would be good promo for her foot thing. Maybe she thought that you could maybe use an out, a connection to know someone's there. She wanted you to know that people were there. She wanted to know about your dad. There's so many fucking reasons. And also, it was a low pressure car ride. Like, okay, I'm doing them a favor. And it's like a neutral activity. There's so many reasons why it totally made sense. And she handled it amazingly. Grace, what the fuck? Grow a fucking nutsack. You know Miss Hayes was perfectly kind to you, and you guys are foul. You were foul for like what you ended up talking about, how she must be obviously suicidal. You dumb. Get a clue, bitch.
Do they? Well,
No.
they didn't want to be on stream.
Right.
I mean, that seems like it's a little bit stressful.
Yeah. I always feel like awkward when
Of course, they're gonna go back to restreaming.
It's like being,
not-
it's like being on stage to 200 people.
The whole point is it doesn't make sense. It's a mental health issue.
Just because you can't see them, literally.
I'm just saying, like, she seemed, she was like, it wasn't like she was super awkward in person.
It's a beautiful. Thank you so much, Stevie, for the Cash App, and thank you everyone who's been donating. It's been that's been very awesome. Very much appreciated. I fucking love being monetized. Also, we're at 100 members already.
I don't understand how there's anxiety in one situation.
Lalo, also called Ben a narcissist. I know. Yeah. Well, who knows?
I mean,
it was end before, so.
I honestly don't know.
Maybe she has a fear of being in spaces that she can't control.
It's because she's a control freak. That's why she won't sit on my dick.
Because she's fine having you guys in her car.
Yeah.
You were strangers to her.
Yeah, we're strangers.
True.
It's a stress.
True.
And you got a bike.
Yeah. She couldn't have been cooler.
True.
Like, just was more chill about all of that. Like, not.
Watch as Grace's opinion slowly morphs to match her dad. That is, watch Grace. This is what I say when you're being brainwashed. You're exhausted and it's drilling in your head this fake narrative about this woman who was only fucking kind to you.
Maybe she has trouble. I don't know. Maybe she was like put in a situation where she didn't feel like she had control.
Yeah, and large thanks to you.
Yeah.
And it was scary.
Right? Really appreciate it.
No.
I had a boyfriend for most of my time that I interacted with.
Don't you think like a controlling guy?
Except like at the very end.
Would be interested in having it.
I did drunkenly sit on both of their laps. That's as close as they get.
He said he thinks that, yeah.
What?
Well,
She's so she's so nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have to meet her first, by the way.
Like, they'll find anything to hate. Anything to hate. Just being nice to me.
She's so
Yeah,
timid,
she's like,
I guess.
She's like, she's a, yeah.
I can see a
Sensitive,
controlling guy.
for sure.
Like, I'm gonna take over your life.
Yeah,
I mean, are you telling me she's 31 years old? She's lived with her parents and she hasn't had any relationship.
I mean, maybe start with a GED for real. Getting an education is actually, your life is real, bitch.
She got burned
And it's in
by
shambles. You gotta do
situation,
something.
and she's just seeing it everywhere. Right?
Maybe, yeah, I can see that.
Well,
She's
like,
totally normal. I don't know what
well,
to
but
say.
she's showing herself.
What the fuck do you think someone, like, they have no grip on anything? Like, this Grace hasn't interacted with outsiders meaningfully since middle school. It shows. It's so weird.
It's cooped up doing foot streams. So, like, obviously, she's totally lonely.
What the fuck? All they know is that she does foot streams sometimes for money. That, like, she just moved. She's making big moves in her life to try to improve the situation. She's challenging herself to go out and meet people. She's doing what she needs to do. Guess what, Ben? People are living their lives. They are thinking about these things. Do you think she's never reflected on this? Like, it's just so pompous and entitled and just just rampant social retardation. Like,
Yeah, from the way she said it, yeah.
I guarantee there's some kind of story about something. There's definitely has to be.
It does kind of make sense as a hypothesis.
they really warped this whole the Lord provides things so I can be a lazy motherfucker and just fuck shit up all the time and ask
She said she wanted to get away
and the
from
Lord
her
will provide.
parents. Maybe it's her parents.
Yeah.
She moved to Dallas to get away from her
But
parents.
she sounds like she's going to go right back home.
She does. She said she might move back.
Do you think her parents are controlling?
No.
They didn't talk about like anything except that
She was doing foot content and smoking weed at home.
Yeah. She said her and her mom are.
speaking of doing foot content, but being someone who actually has no fucking friends, who's doing foot content and not even getting paid appropriately for it. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? doing foot porn with her dad in the background for Hormexer for free. Just because you, oh my God, the fool. You would think they're on drugs, but I when I was with them, I didn't ever see them do drugs, but I've only ever seen people go this low from drugs. But I'm seeing there's this whole genre of people who are hooks on online attention and the money and whatever, and they just live in their cars moment to moment and just hope that chat will always provide, aka God.
I don't know.
It's just irrational. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's just irrational.
No shit.
It's just very,
wow, big brain.
Likeable personality.
She
She
does.
can only be with people who are her.
Right, like, are you
Just sort of
joking?
You know, she's not like Ruby. Like, except
Go back to Ruby.
forces you to
And keep
social-
lying about my financial situation. I have a job, make money on YouTube. It's not a mystery. You guys don't know.
But she understands, like, people don't want to do that, so she gives us.
That is the drug of
Ruby? Oh, Miss Hayes?
No, I'm saying Miss Hayes understands.
Miss Hayes, and guess where we're gonna end up, guys? Can anyone guess in chat? Can anyone guess in chat who she's gonna get compared to?
Really be in control.
Start with a C?
Not be in control.
Oh, I see.
Out of fear. Or something, right?
You're saying that she, yeah. Well, she
Why
said,
does she
like,
find our content?
They're getting all of this just from like that minor interaction.
she says it's entertaining.
Dude, it's full Manson level. And thank you so much, Titus, for making it rain, my sugar mama. Thank you so fucking much, everyone. Thank you.
Attracted to controlling men.
Yes.
I know. That's why I moved back to just feeling bad for her again. I oscillate though. She's so cruel.
Get banned. Pay money again. Get banned. Unless you're like a person who likes controlling men.
That doesn't make any sense at all. And also, it's a worthwhile investment to me, and it was to me, to pay $10 to join and then get like a huge opportunity and new people into my audience from appearing on a show that has 5,000 viewers. Paying $10 for that level of like free ad, or I guess it's $10 for advertising. It's actually not that bad of a deal, and it doesn't indicate anything about her having control issues. Like, also, there are entire days where like Ben doesn't want anyone to talk to him because he's so anxious and overwhelmed, but yet he doesn't understand. There, like I said, there's no theory of mind for others. Like
Was there a party that just said like, "Oh, I want to take that home, put it in a cage, and just have it to fuck"? Yes, of course.
Yo.
That's what Paulie
It was
said.
wild.
You know what Paulie said?
He's like, she's gonna stay home. I'll make the money and come home. Bang her. Yeah, I mean that's very appealing for a guy. It's like a mouse.
Yeah, she's not
gonna step out on you.
Yeah, I think they're just mind broken and just looping like insane.
And you go out and deal with the world, come back and bang her.
Yeah.
And you're the whole world, but that's a problem. That's a problem. My mother was like that too. It's a problem. She needs to be more.
She's like your mother, and Grace, you don't want to end up like your mother or Ruby. You don't want to end up like that. Like, you better not like make friends or like get to know anyone else. But yeah, I do believe that they're just genuinely very mentally ill and lost in the fucking sauce, and they delude each other. And I think that's why it's so over the top, because they live in their little bubble, and to them, any attention is good attention. They don't have the social empathy to be able to like detect what is like way too far. Like when they think it's an own to keep bringing up that my brother was killed in jail, and like they just bring that up like it makes me look bad. Like all you're doing is just like highlighting, yes, I've had a lot of hardship in my life and I've overcome it and I live better and do well and treat people way better than you guys do, and don't use it as an excuse to bitch out constantly. Holy shit. The social skills, that's why sometimes I wonder if the social skills thing is a bit, because they so obviously don't have social skills. They're literally disowned by anyone who's ever met them for an extended period of time, except for Lalo, who claims not to experience emotions. Also, I said,
I mean, I'm not a feminist, but she needs to be more.
yeah, malignant
more
narcissism. Work Brad. All day.
She's just fucking advertising for an extremely.
She's advertising for me.
I don't want to say controlling, but like dominant male. Don't you think?
Incredibly fucking cruel.
She's so submissive. It's not healthy.
But it only works to my
Well, I
benefit
don't
in
know
the
about
end.
that.
So it's like, okay, people.
Well, and then otherwise she would have come with us to the bar though. She's not like easily pressured. Like I was pressuring her quite a bit, and she was like,
I don't
"Oh,
think the cult's
so."
gonna take off.
You guys
It's
have
gonna
to
end
I
with
guarantee
him in some dilapidated trailer yelling at like Tina.
For her to be able to like say
Her future is Tina, in my opinion. I don't think she's gonna end up like Ruby. I think that would be very lucky. I think she's gonna be more like Tina.
Who's dominant. Just pick her up, put her on her
Yeah.
put her on his shoulders.
And say that they loved them and wanted to die, and that I want to die like them, and that my mom
You
wanted
really
to die.
think she's
Like,
happy living in Dallas by herself with a bunch of foot weirdos, stalking a bunch of foot weirdos?
Seems
She's
kind
very
of
hesitant.
lonely. Yeah.
She's trying to be with like guys who aren't going to dominate, right?
Isn't she so sweet though? She's like, I just try to.
Ask chat.
I try to tell them that it's gonna be okay. Not everybody understands them.
Right.
That
She's
was
like
so
very
sweet.
nice.
She's like very nice. He doesn't
let's
value that because
see.
he has no empathy. So he's just like, what's their end goal?
Ben has it figured out.
It's always a manipulation. The women are always trying to get
How do you
me.
think this cover?
I'm the biggest victim.
Carry
Get it, Ben.
Whatever,
Poor
but you don't
Ben.
have your babies.
All these
That's
bitches.
She just moved there. It takes like minimum 6 months to make friends when you move somewhere new. Miss Hayes seems like she avoids the toxic masculine.
And they don't
types for
see
sure.
doctors or have health insurance. I don't even. Ben doesn't even have a bank
ask all
account. They
the
live like
toxic
junkies.
males in there.
Worse than I did. I mean, I still had a job in an apartment as a junkie. I never got as bad as this.
It's like
Who cares? She was nice and picked y'all up. She probably likes Lalo types. I think she is just waiting for a giant man to smuggle her to Rhode Island.
yeah. But that's not. I'm saying that's not healthy. Very appealing to like.
Ben, why
Everyone
are you,
who doesn't
Ben, why are you
agree with
stripping
Ben
her
in
down
every way
publicly?
at all times.
Please, women
It's
don't
because
avoid
they hate their
toxic
dad because of
masculine
their
men.
mom.
They gravitate towards them. Every man knows this, and every woman does. Let's not play like they don't.
Whoa, people like
It's very
what?
dangerous.
What?
Because all or nothing. You know what I mean? She should have more going on than smoking weed.
And she probably fucking does, unlike you idiots with nothing but this fucking project. You can even
Because the
call
guy's
it that.
gonna go, all right, so it's all about me. It should
Filmed
basically go,
disaster.
yeah. And then that's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of guys are like, oh, that's great. Because I finally want some fucking, you know, a woman who's like gonna not have all these other distractions. She's
Yeah.
very appealing. She's
I mean, I can
almost,
see.
almost like uber appealing of a certain type. Like they have in the
To
anime.
you.
She's
She
like,
was
whatever
appealing to
it is,
you and you're rejected.
submissive, nice girl. But she's not really strong.
Yeah, I totally. Yeah. So when
What the fuck? They don't know shit about what she's been through.
This
Definitely
person
stronger than
could
you
be more the
breaking down
opposite
over
of
some
me.
bitch who did nothing to
My
you.
back was
Pussy fucking behavior, Ben. You're a
I was
pussy.
inclined to say that. I
You were an
would literally
emotional
pick her
bitch.
and put her on my shoulders. She loved it. She's made. She's a spinner. You know what I mean? She would probably
No, she would probably fucking leave, like when you pulled Ava's hair.
Yeah.
You social autism.
So I understand the appeal of it, but
But she
there's too much.
didn't want to be with me, so she must be
doesn't have
broken
enough-
because
she doesn't really
daddy.
have anything to offer.
It's me,
Oh, she's
daddy.
sweet,
Even though I don't feed my kids, that I did. And I just fucked my daughter.
cares. She's nice.
Dad's a year.
Yeah, but
Let's hear about these parental
Yeah, but it's-
issues.
Hard to
Here,
find
here.
at 25.
she's too sensitive. Though. Like,
She's too sensitive.
okay, she's gonna have like what? She's 31. She's gonna have kids. Or what?
Deal to deal with
We were talking about her
issues.
I've
Yeah.
just talking about it for months and talking about this. They were so
I don't know.
obsessive about
I'm not saying
rejected.
she's- I'm not saying she's a
That's why they
bad
go so
person.
hard at me. I
She
reject
gets
them and they
grounded
can't.
in religion, some
They
grounding.
can't just like
She should
move
get a
on.
fucking job, a real job.
You have to like punish.
For a man.
You made me feel boo boo. No, I'm
She
never
rejected
gonna.
keep the That's true. Him and Bradley like basically
Yeah,
offered her
because
to do
they're
a threesome.
crazy.
Because they're gross.
Oh,
Gross. Gross.
That's super gross.
Bradley's
so
attractive. I don't know
She's
about
not
her.
gross.
though.
I'm not
I
saying
would-
she's
I would-
gross
I
I'm
would-
not saying she's a gross
I don't
person
really.
before. I'm sure she would like
She said no to that little F slur and it's a trash hoe.
So, why do you think she, and also, why do you think she came down to Texas?
Unlike
She
classy like Grace, Pride
There's
Life.
guys around here. Guys
Social
working oil
skills.
rigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Very masculine men.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's all
She
so
has a-
strange and
like a
nonsensical. But
And that's very appealing to like a dad type of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
But then it's gonna get old. It's like, what the fuck, right? Like,
all of Ben's gripes really go back and forth at the end of the day.
you know what I mean? What's the
She's nicer than mom though. She's much more.
He's a
like,
man spiraling from a divorce and
But
having
she comes across as frail.
Yes.
Which a guy, like, you don't want a frail wife. You want a strong wife. You know what I mean? Who wants a fucking frail
And they're like, what can we do about these rumors that were maliciously made up? I know, we just have to sleeping in the same fucking bed every
I don't think
night,
she's worried about marriage. I
talking
get what
about
you're saying,
how
like, the
semen
time
tastes and how good it is for
Why
you
not?
freaks.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
fart around the internet?
I wasn't around for the Courtney era, but she seems
I
a
get
million
what you're
times
saying,
more
like,
mentally
if
healthy
you're
than these
too
weirdos.
sensitive.
How it's like, I mean, it's a genetic thing. Like, you want to look at a woman and go like, yeah, fucking shovel snow. I don't think that's unfeminine and like bang out kids and make them.
Now he's trying to reject her in a fantasy of why like it wouldn't work because she's so fucked up. That's what's happening. It's all one big cope stream.
Did it ever occur to you guys that Miss Hayes was introduced to sex work by a controlling guy? Could be. She did not portray it like that though. She said that she just kind of stumbled into it.
Yeah, there was no negative interaction. She said nothing negative. This was entirely unprovoked
I'm not gonna say anything, but like
by Ben.
when she said,
And
like,
then
oh,
Grace has no spine, so she's just like,
they were the parts where I was
yeah, I guess we did.
irate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Brittany
she's
was
like,
just as bad. I mean,
That
if
is
you marry
true.
and procreate with Ben, there's obviously something so wrong
Yeah.
with her.
like she's gonna
To do it 6 times. Okay, but
where are you going? What's going on with you, right?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
he lives in a fantasy, so
It's not
100%.
that bad.
He really thinks everyone is lusting and envy or scared or impressed
What are
or
you gonna do? What's
like
gonna happen?
it's illusion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
A couple more years. We're gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, the wall. Yeah.
Then you're gonna be this person who's living with their parents, which is
Yeah, they're totally clueless. They don't have any people in their life
Well,
besides
but
the
she
internet.
says she
Like,
says I self-identify
holy
as a sex worker. I mean, she must know. Like, I don't think
she's just being nice by saying she's saying I don't want to. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a sex worker. I'm not a sex worker. I respect that. I don't even think it matters what she's.
She never had a
she's
chance,
not
man.
gross.
But I
If I
hope
was
her
a
she'll be
father,
able to
I
pull
would-
out someday, maybe when she's
Oh my
like
God,
my
she's
age, I guess.
full of
Maybe.
experience. This
Who knows
guy,
how
he
to
was a
play
good guy.
I think it'll play out in a more
But-
true crime way, unfortunately.
You know, and the whole like I'm really close with my mom thing too.
Uh-oh. Can't be close with your mom. That means you're
The girl
gay.
went down when she was 17.
You hate your dad. Like,
What happened with the intervening?
he just projects all his life and all his insecurities on
Well,
everyone.
I mean, she said she doesn't just do the foot stuff. It's like more stuff. She just wants to.
What does she do? She has a job.
Exactly. That is
No,
like,
no, like
quite literally
more
it.
that kind of
It's
work.
hard to know how much they're even aware of what they're
Foot stuff that
doing.
was on YouTube, is what she was
She
saying.
does sexual work.
Yeah.
In my experience, they're like this
That's what I
24/7,
got
just
from
constantly
that
arguing,
conversation.
bickering. They just don't. I don't know. There's something not connecting
Right, but
fully to
I'm sure
reality.
it's all in this weird way, like she's in control right now. That's the allure.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, like it's all online. It's not in person.
And not have to be vulnerable. You can have men who are.
It's looking like that. She's had many, many, many chances. Lots of people trying to help her, and she just
Yeah.
targets them with attacks and believes Ben is like, no, they're trying to
Joe
sabotage
Sabatoni
you.
said, "Oh, okay, Ben. So if it's weird for her to live with her parents when she's 31, not that she does now, but if it was weird for her to live with her parents,
Listen, get a load of this.
would it be weird if Grace is living with you at 30?"
It'd be weird if Grace was living with both her mother and I past 25. Yeah. It'd be weird because you would then have like a kind of threesome.
It's not how families feel, unless you're incestuous.
It'd be hard to figure out how that person wasn't like a third wheel. Like, what is the necessity here? Right.
Yeah.
If she lived with her father when his mother died, I would no problem with that. If she was happy,
You don't like me.
why would
No,
she
we're
run
Courtney
away
to
then?
die. Yeah.
I think they.
Time is ticking, Grace.
I think they've taken. I don't know. I think they've taken her in. I guess it's not just. I think they probably encouraged her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's taking care of those kids. Ben doesn't pay child support. He just fucks around with his daughter trying to get famous online by being an asshole
Yeah.
and saying it's God's mission in life. Like,
I don't know how you just like decide to move to Texas.
the craziest
You know, work it out.
shit. Craziest fucking shit.
But the mom said like, and the dad was like, I'm not gonna like the guy. That's my guess. That's my guess. I kind of like the guy. So what?
Also, she never said she lived with her parents. She just said that she was close to them. That doesn't mean she was under their roof, literally. They're just making shit up. And they do this to me too. They constantly just
I
make
don't see
shit
how
up.
a married man wanted his daughter living with him when she's in her 30s. If she's smoking pot.
Smoking pot!
Yeah, no, I do.
Smoking pot in her 30s.
The mom is saying that she needs to recover from something. And it's just gone on and on and on. That's my guess. What's Ruby's
Wow, shocker. It's literally the same thing you apply to every female that rejects you. They're all courtnified.
Yeah, I mean, she does have like.
And Grace is
she comes
turning
across
into
somebody
Courtney
who's, like
for our eyes.
traumatized in some way, where like she just really
Will
can't
she get out like Courtney did?
social
She's
interactions.
saying she's traumatized.
Yeah.
And everyone will say, like, yeah, sure, here's a pill, here's.
But do you understand? Like,
here's,
I
a
just.
way to learn boundaries. No one's gonna say, like, actually, you know what?
You know, you just need some Ben. You just need this masculine energy. I'll kill you with my cock and daddy's
really don't
golden
understand
goo. Duh.
What I'm saying is she's not.
What do you get?
She's incredibly frail, and guys will like that, right? Because it's non-threatening.
She's in shape. You're frail, Ben. You look like you're dying, and you act like it too.
What the fuck are we doing here?
You're in a death spiral because you can't handle your divorce.
Just be an adolescent forever. No.
Well.
Dude, right?
The type of guy she's interested in are eventually going to get tired of the endless sort of sensitivity.
Runs that shit.
Well, what would you suggest then?
Always comes
Think
back
that's
to
what's
me.
going on. How does she fix that? She is getting independence, right? I mean, she's away from her parents. She's.
It's almost like she's probably trying to deal with her life in her own way, as everyone does. You guys don't know shit about anything. You don't function. You function at a basic level. They can't wash themselves or house themselves.
You're close with your mother. And
She did say she's close with her mom.
She's your mother.
Uh-oh.
Like
There it is. There it is.
Many mothers want to have a child that never grows up. Like your mother. Remember your youngest brother? She was breastfeeding him until so those teeth rotted out.
Yeah.
Or maybe babies just lose their teeth.
Yeah.
Immature women do that.
Yeah.
Immature women, they don't want to let go of being a mother and move on and just become, a middle-aged lady or grandmother. You know what I mean?
Talk about being immature, says the 60-year-old IP2 streamer, known for being the incest dad, who doesn't support his kids or do shit, and bitches like a female all day and night about his ex. It's psycho.
The dad is either owned by the mother or it's not really. super into this.
Yeah, because every mom is Courtney, and they're so dumb.
Don't want to alienate the what? The money?
The mother.
Oh. So you think that she's kind of been coddled, like your theory is that she maybe has been coddled into a sort
Talk
of
about being coddled,
controlled
Grace. You
experience
literally
of life
can't step up to your dad's nuts
because
every
her
few
mom
seconds
thinks
to
that
have
she's
fun.
been through a
What's her
lot.
name? Miss Hayes.
Talk about being fucking coddled
Yeah.
every
It's
win.
never going to be Mrs. Right? And it's never going to be.
They've turned each other
She
into
becomes
these
Mrs.
fucking disasters.
not
They
Miss
evil
Hayes.
each other. Why it's so strange.
She's in a fog.
Yeah.
She's in a fog. It's going to keep her single.
So a lot of people have different reactions to weed and use it for all kinds of different reasons. They
I
don't
get that
know
you're saying that, but she doesn't.
the alcoholic like tobacco.
I just don't. I don't know.
Who's on a fucking amphetamine binge.
She doesn't seem like she's interested in the man. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to figure out her own shit, like you should be doing right now.
Okay.
There's a lot of reasons why someone could be single in their 30s.
Well, I mean, somebody who's genuinely interested in having a boyfriend.
She could have just gotten dumped. Her guy could have just walked out on her like a wedding night. You guys don't fucking know anything.
But she's not.
She could also have a boyfriend.
Yes,
She just didn't want to mention because you guys would
know,
this shit. And try
If
to
you
find
wanted
them
to
and
get
like
married
be
or something,
weird.
you would do like the even just the foot stuff, because you'd know that like a normie guy would be like, whoa, that's gross or whatever.
I don't really think that's true. I don't care.
Really?
But anyway, she would stop doing it if she met a guy who's got like resources, right?
Right, but I'm saying in order to get that, in order to hook that guy.
Well, I don't know about the others saying like, I'll gratify you sexually for money. For more money, there.
Yeah.
Both sides. It's the same thing. I don't know. Why do we call it sex work? In any other workplace, every single thing these people would do or is doing would get them fired. It's not sex work. It's not work at all.
It's true.
It's criminal activity.
Yeah.
Now she's a criminal. And they end with saying she's suicidal. I'm not sure if I got that in. It's such a long clip.
Yeah, so maybe he wants to barefoot Grace. You know, there he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you went into your boss's office and showed him your feet and you jerked off, that would get both of you fired. Saying guys jerk off to you. Okay, well, that's not like that. Jerk off, you need to give me money, which is what she says.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like she acted like she's 11 years old. It's like 31 years old. That's fucking gravitas as a human being. I don't know what to say.
She had plenty of gravitas. She was perfect on stream. Get out of there, ass.
Too passive.
Yeah, with the most like hateful angle ever.
Oh, okay. I get that. Yeah.
For no reason. They're just hateful people.
You don't just
Lord, help their souls.
She has a lot of feminine
energy.
Traits.
She seems like a vigorous human being.
See how she's like guessing what her opinion should be to match daddy?
Yes,
Oh no, definitely not brainwashed. Only a easily manipulable stupid girl could get brainwashed, right? And I'm not a stupid manipulable girl. I'm a big cool girl. I just want to make jokes online. And the excellent.
I mean, I just think. I don't know.
Great bitch. I respect you.
People are very petite and skinny.
She has people have a lot of people, but she doesn't have strength. She doesn't have a disease that doesn't.
She's more strength than either of you. She's able to function in the fucking world.
No.
Better than you, idiot.
I'm not sure what you're saying. She's literally just like a thin person, like just petite.
Yeah, but
thin.
thin people there's a certain strength of being thin and strong. Gymnasts.
Yeah, but you're wrong. She has an athletic body. Have you ever seen her arms? They're like muscular. According to Ben, no one can be bisexual.
Okay, that's another fun thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you can be attracted to both sexes. It's
But
like
he's
just
also
a fact. You can't say it doesn't exist.
No.
You say you don't like it, but I guess they don't have object or like theory permanent, so it just doesn't exist. They don't like it.
So there's that reunion.
Yeah, there is. Yep.
It's kind of like a not really very impressive.
Even the city, they're like, it sucks. Everything sucks. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like
It's
suck,
okay.
Grace. Like, we're
We're like
crud. You're like,
nobody,
close
all right?
you're dad. Like, it's not like I literally have like cancer or something. I have to lie down 80% of the day, but then say that you're retired.
In the Dallas
And then wake
skyline.
up with my
I love
manic.
this building with the colors.
You mean the green one?
Oh, the one look at seeing being lit up.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Even in the car,
Giant person
I forget.
says, I watched Princess's post Rubicon stream, biggest waste of time ever.
Or if they have to shade
It
on
was
Bronx for no reason, like, cheaters.
Sort of
People live in hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something interesting about it.
He totally transformed her opinion on this woman, like, overnight, for no reason. Or making up a story about who she isn't even.
It just doesn't have the right space.
Yeah. There it is, chat.
It's just been like hours that I sit there of them just talking shit on this woman who helped them. I guess that's, oh wow, are we done? I skipped through some of it because it was too long. I have been watching the most mind-melting degenerate shit, as per usual. Your girl has a problem with self-discipline, regulating, and not... Fuck. I wanted to include especially the part where they conclude that she's suicidal, she needs consequences enacted on her, and they go almost up to saying that they're going to pull up at her house. Hey, Romano. Well, I'm glad you got through that. I did skip through a decent part. That whole hour, that video is like an hour in total. Lalo? What's up, Romano? So they met this woman. She was really kind to them, and they just dragged her and made up shit about her. It's just so strange. But thank you, chat, for reviewing that with me. I do have to go finish getting ready for work. And yeah, I thought I was gonna have to do like a part 2 for that, but we got through it. We got through it, people. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a blessed, beautiful evening. And, you know, I do want the best for all parties involved. I want the best for everyone to have healing and to be living to their fullest potential. And it's really sad to see people not doing that. But, you know, it is what it is. Thank you. Thank you. When I was a server, like, up until, like, right before I met the Thorps, I was, like, working at this fine dining restaurant for, like, 3 years. And my wardrobe was entirely black because I also was addicted to fentanyl that whole time I was working there. And I don't know how I kept it together that long. But so I wasn't like buying new clothes. I just wear black every day. And it is, but I still like it. And now I don't associate it as much with like just being a server. I love me a black turtleneck. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know if I can do another edit. I don't know if I have another one in me. I'm sure there's more struggle sessions. Apparently Grace, people are saying it looks like she's bruised, but you know, we all know that he's physically abusive to her. It's so fucking obvious. But thank you so much for the people who donated. We got great donations for a fairly short stream. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So I will see you guys definitely tomorrow for LOL Angels, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a special guest coming on, and it should be a very interesting show. So stay tuned.
Hi.